The government orphanage is a difficult place to go to. There's like around 300 girls there that live there, and they have very poor living conditions, so it's very crowded. They don't get a lot of their needs met. They don't get but one pair of underwear a year. Some of them have grown up at the orphanage where the younger kids are, and then went straight into the older girls' orphanage. And that's all they know is orphanage life. December of 2018, the team that I was with just happened, which wasn't just a coincidence. God placed us there exactly that time period. But the girls were going to be leaving the orphanage that day, and in our idealistic American ways, we thought we have some extra money and we can help them.
And we drove up, and they wouldn't let us drive into the orphanage, and so we had to wait. The bus was large, there were 22 of us on that team, and we sat there waiting. And it wasn't until I saw the girls walking down the little road to the gate with a plastic bag or things under their arms or a little suitcase, and when I realized these girls have nothing, and the fear that they had, and there was a few behind me, and I'd turn around, I'm like, how are you? And they would say words like scared, or they would shake their heads, and the tears they would have in their eyes, and they knew what they were getting ready to go to. We didn't. I didn't.
So I remember driving, getting them on the bus, and that was kind of like a happy kind of feeling moment. Oh, we're actually helping out. We're doing something kind of cool. We were aware of something happening. That's cool. But then the intense moment came right as we started to take the girls to the places we were dropping them off. Some of the places were really rough. Some of the places were not good places, and some of the places were definitely dangerous spots. Anybody that's not in a family unit, it's by themselves, it's going to be a difficult spot. But some of these were specifically intense, and this entire mood shifted in the whole group as to what was happening. So we were basically carting some of these girls, thought it was supposed to be a good thing, but carting them to a space and just saying goodbye.
They had no training on how to spend money, how to make money, how to protect themselves in a very dangerous city. We didn't know if they were going to be able to make it. We didn't know what was going to happen to them after we left.
And when we came back, we told all our family, all our friends, got on social media, talked to Miracle World, and Miracle World already had all of the infrastructure in place with Ethiopia to have a transition home there. And in 3 weeks, God provided $35,000 from our circles of influence, our friends and our family, who jumped in and saw this need, and it was amazing. So we started the process of getting the Bete Hosanna home, finding the home, and getting the girls there. And it took about 2.5 months to get everything situated, to get the girls there. Unfortunately, in that 2.5 months, everything that we had hoped would not happen to the girls did, and they were robbed. One of them was beaten. One of them had to run away and escape to another girl's home at one point to get out of danger. So it was not a good time for them. But thankfully, God did provide, and we were able to open Bete Hosanna in the winter of 2019.
Bete Hosanna now is an amazing program that Ethiopian ladies help to run, which is super important to have Ethiopians guiding the process and helping these girls.
These women are people that I would entrust my own children to, that are walking with the Lord in beautiful ways, and are strong and are smart, and are equipping the girls that come into this home to be strong, capable people who know who they are and whose identity is rooted in Jesus.
And they're receiving the
the training with a Bible teacher. They're receiving counseling on what their skill sets are, and trauma counseling, which is also a program that just helps them to deal with the things that they've had in their past so that they can move forward and see God's love for them and just process all that information. So the program now teaches them skills. Many of them learn, they have to do chores and different things in the house. So they learn the cooking skills, the laundry skills, and all those kind of things. And then, so they all work together as a team. It's pretty much a family environment.
It is a place where they are fed. It is a place where they are safe. It is a place that they are seen, they are heard, they are loved. It is a place where they can grow and heal.
ለኔ ማለት በቃ ሁሉ ነገሬ በመጀመሪያ ማለት ነው ሁሉ ነገሬ ነው። ቤተሰባዊነትን ወይም ደግሞ ፍቅርን ሁሉንም ነገር ያገኘሁበት።
It's her everything, but she got love and family the most.
እግዚአብሔር እንዴት ማመስገን እንዳለብኝ፣
How to thank God,
ገንዘብ ሴቭ እንዴት ማድረግ እንዳለብኝ፣
how to save money,
ለሰዎች አክብሮት፣ በቃ የቤተሰብ ህይወት ምን ሊመስል እንደሚችል
respect people and know how to live as a family.
ለኔ ቤተ ሆሳዕና ማለት እድል ነው።
She's saying Bete Hosanna is a miracle.
Ethiopia is a relational society, and so in order to get jobs, it's really a relational avenue that you would get that job. And so orphans, by nature, they don't have a big network, they don't have connections. And so it's really hard for them to find jobs. And so one of the things that the home really helps with is puts them in a situation where they can get good employment. They can be ready for their interviews, get ready for to be working at a job. As a business owner myself, one of the things that I did after I was able to establish my business in Ethiopia with the intention of providing jobs for these young ladies if they wanted to work at the business, I started a internship program, and they actually applied on their own, and my staff that I have there actually interviewed them, and they were so well prepared, and that just speaks to how well the staff does in getting them ready for these types of things. And so it was really encouraging to have my staff interview them and be excited about hiring them and bringing them in to the company. You know, Bete Hosanna is a great program. I've seen the benefits of that. I've seen, you know, the change that it makes in a young woman's life. But you know, the home can only support 10 people for 2 years, and you know, the orphanage that they come out of, several hundred girls, and there's other you know, orphans that are not even in the orphanage. So you would know that there's a lot of women that are falling through the cracks, that are put out on the street, that are at risk, that are trafficked. I've talked to other programs that are there in Ethiopia that are in Addis, and they talk about that there's not a lot of programs for teenage orphans, men or women. And so when you think about, you know, it does make a difference for the 10 that are in the home, but how many could be helped? How many are we missing that are out on the street? Like, that is something that you know, weighs on all of us that are a part of this, that are connected with it in some way. And so we'd love to see this program grow, multiple homes, several hundred girls. I mean, can you imagine what that would look like? So we'd ask that you would consider coming alongside and supporting Bete Hosanna in that.
Hi, I want to say thank you to God first, and the second for the supporter of Bete Hosanna, all of you. Thank you, and what you have done for us and supporting us. I want to say thank you.
እሺ እናመሰግናለን ሁላችንም እናመሰግናለን ቤተ ሆሳዕናንም ጨምሮ
Thank you for supporting. Thank you for everyone. And thank you so much. I love you. We love you. Thank you for Bete Hosanna supporter. We beginning good start. Like all Bete Hosanna staff, my sisters.
ናለው በጣም ብዙ ነገር ተደርጎልናልና አመሰግናለሁ። ሁሉንም ማመስገን እፈልጋለሁ። Thank you ስላደረጋችሁልን ነገር አመሰግናለሁ።
Hello. I'm fine. Are you fine? And thank you. Everything. Thank you so much.
ላደረጋችሁልን ነገር በጣም እናመሰግናለን። ሁሉንም ነገር ወደነዋል። በጣም እናመሰግናለን። እንወዳችኋለን።